All right, Austin, getting set to go up against Toronto tonight. Just take me through, I guess, before this, the series against Laval. How did you think that went for your team?
Yeah, it was a different weekend. Laval is definitely trying to make a push to make the playoffs in their division, so it was definitely a team that was desperate. And then I think we kind of lacked that desperation in the first game, but I thought in the second game we were a little bit better with that. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's definitely a learning experience for us to see what we have to do here on out and make a playoff push.
The guys talked after the game about maybe some more physicality in those Canadian teams. We might expect that, I guess, again today against Toronto, but is that something you sort of notice on the ice when you're going up against some of those Canadian opponents, that the physicality is sort of maybe ramped up a little bit compared to some of the American teams?
For sure. I think different teams bring different elements, and I think Canadian teams are definitely known to bring a little bit more of a physical mindset. I think Toronto's more of a running gun also, so they have a little bit of physicality and a little bit of skill too. So it's definitely a tough opponent for us, but it should be a good matchup for us.
Getting some guys back in the lineup too, recovering from injury. One guy too is Luke Johnson, who of course has been out for an extended amount of time this year just due to some injuries. What does Luke bring to the lineup? And I see he's going to be back in the lineup today. What does that mean to you guys to have a guy like Luke back into the system here?
Yeah, he's an experienced player. He's played in the AHL and NHL for quite a few years here. He's dynamic on the power play. He gets a lot of shots through. He's a lethal presence there, and then obviously just him in the locker room. He's a leader. He's a great guy to have around, and we're excited to have him back.
And seeing Toronto's lineup, there's so much fluctuation in it, just with the injuries and I guess call-ups that are going on with the Maple Leafs as well. Does that sort of excite you to go up against a team like this with the roster that's so in changing every day? It must be exciting too to go up against a team like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I don't know much about Toronto right now. I think we'll do more of a pre-scout later on, but yeah, they're always a good team. They always got good players, so it's always a good matchup against us, and we're looking forward to it.
Is that challenging too? Because you wouldn't have faced Toronto since the beginning of the season all the way back, but is that sort of rise some challenges, I guess, when you haven't faced a team in that long?
Yeah, for sure. You don't know their tendencies very well. It's different systems, different penalty kill power play that you have to kind of keep an eye on. But at the end of the day, it's what we do. It's what the Moose are known for. We play the right way, and that's what's going to matter tonight.
And you talk about guys getting healthier, and then that must be important at this time of the season too with playoffs. And we're now in the final month of the season, just a couple of games remaining here, and that must be exciting for you guys to battle for a Calder Cup after so many years where there hasn't been anything at the end of the season.
For sure, the depth we have on this team is crazy, and we got more guys coming back with Morales and Reichel here coming up, and so yeah, we got guys coming back. We got a deep team already, so it's a good team to make a push, and we're excited to see what we can do.